So, you fucked up. I don't want to hear it. Your excuses have been complete bullshit and a pathetic attempt to rationalize your abhorrent behavior. I mean, come on. Did you really think that what you were doing was okay? And more importantly, that I wouldn't notice? I mean, you did it right in the open. What'd you think was gonna happen? Look, at the end of the day, what you did is not okay. Period. I've made up my mind. Please take a step forward. Hello, my name is Wolf, as many of you know me by, and I'd like to provide a little context to the somewhat dark situation that was humorously outlined here for the sake of bringing light to it. Now, a man by the name of Ocean had been harassing one of his peers, looking down on him and treating him as if he's less than what he really is. And the only real reason for him doing this was because of some sort of hatred or bile that had built up in him over time for God knows why. This sort of treatment of a person can do disastrous things to their psyche and mental health. It can cause lasting depression, self-doubt, and other terrible, terrible thoughts. If you are being harassed, please speak up. Contact somebody who's in an authority position or just someone who you trust to listen. It can and will make your situation better, and it is not a cowardice move. If you feel that you may be harassing someone, stop. Consider why it is that you're treating them that way. Whatever reason, it's probably not good enough. And most importantly, consider what it's doing to them. Not every joke is seen as a joke from both sides. Lastly, and arguably most importantly, if you see something, say something. This case happened quite publicly, and yet I got disappointingly very few reports. Speak up. It could really save someone's mental health. So, a little bit about the room that this was made in. I originally wanted to find a map for this, but unfortunately there was no map with a trapdoor in the floor. So I ended up making this entire building completely from scratch. I know it kind of shatters the reality of it a little bit. And, you know, unfortunately this hole is just a simple prop, two props welded together actually. And there's not actually anything in the... Each muscle on every pose was actually painstakingly moved individually from the model. This took me quite a long time, and hence why it is picture by picture and not a full animation. It's also sometimes very difficult to select the right job. As I mentioned before, each prop in this hallway was handcrafted and hand put here using a variety of tools. And this video was hand edited in HitFilm Express 15. Thank you so much for watching. Please take the advice I gave seriously, and I really hope that you had a good laugh out of this. See you guys.